everyone. I hope you had a good Christmas. Indeed, we're back with Serie A predictions. Game week 17. We had a short game week last week due to the Supercoppa Italiana. And your team, Napoli, got the job done. David Neres 2 goals in that final. Licked it. If you guys saw his first goal in the 39th minute, he wrapped it, licked it. Top bins. Top left corner. The left foot. That was a rude boy finish. David Neres absolutely schooling Bologna. Things you love to see. But if you need a recap on Serie A, the short game week, here is the league table. We got Inter, well, the top three, they didn't play. So Itoji was. Roma, they lost their clash to Juventus. Juventus muscling on the top four with back-to-back wins from Consensiao and Openda scoring. Baldanzi pulled the goal back. Bologna in sixth. Well, Bologna, Como, their matches went on because of Super Coppa. Lazio, they couldn't take advantage. They drew 0-0 with 10-man Cremonese. Atalanta got a back-to-back victory. And it's the solo. Fiorentina got their first win of the season and they got it in style, dispatching 10-man Udinese. Mangora got the ball rolling. Goodmanson, Chernobyl put Viola 3-0 up at halftime. Moiseki made it 4-0. Sole pulled the goal back for Juventus. Well, for Udinese. And then Moise Kean grabbed the brace. Fiorentina with their first win. Have they breathed new life? Because we're about to predict their game. Pisa grabbed a draw. Verona with back-to-back wins. Verona, well, they didn't have a game, but they have back-to-back wins. Genoa, Cagliari couldn't take advantage. They're still in relegation trouble. Lecce, Lecce didn't have a game. Torino, they move clear of the relegation zone with Lassett's penalty settles it. But yeah, let's get right into these predictions then. Let's not waste any time. Parma versus Fiorentina. Can Fiorentina secure back-to-back wins? The onus is on there for them because Fiorentina, they do have the players to do so. But Parma, I think it's gonna be one of them games where you're like, okay, they're also fighting relegation. This isn't Fiorentina. They've got capable goal scorers, but Parma, they're at home. They need they want to keep clear of the relegation place. So I think this is going to be a 1-1. Lecce versus Como. Lecce versus Como. Lecce have so many both of these sides, if you look at the absentees for 1 second, I'ma just bring that up right now. The amount of absentees that both teams have is crazy due to AFCON injuries. It's all mad. But Como, they've got the squad depth now and they didn't play. Well, both these sides didn't play. But Como, they're strong. And I think they're going to get a clean sheet win. And they're going to win this game 2-0. Torino versus Cagliari. Torino coming into this game on good form, smoothing clear of the relegation zone. That's what they don't want to be down there as well. Um, but yeah, Cagliari they're gonna be bitten. They're gonna be bitten. Sivo Lobato, a few well, he's out for the Afcon, and I think Torino they're going to take this game. They're gonna take the game. Think they'll take it 2-1 personally. It's gonna be 2-1 for Torino. Udinese versus Lazio. Udinese got battered. Lazio couldn't break down Cremonese. What have we got here? What have we got? Udinese, Lazio. It's going to be one of them interesting matches because Lazio, you would expect them to do a lot better. But at the same time, Udinese, both sides are a bit hit and miss in terms of like their home and away form. And I think they're going to cancel each other out on another 1-1 draw. So, yeah, Lazio, if they want to actually gain ground this season, they've got to start scoring away from home. Because Lazio, they've only scored 4 times. They're the lowest scorers away from home this season. They got it. They got it. And we've got Pisa versus Juventus. Pisa, Juventus. You know, we got Vlahovic out. Vlahovic. Conceição out. Shouldn't matter here, right? Juventus. Back to back. Juventus. Surely the onus is on them to achieve a third victory in a row. Which could mean Juventus, if results go their way, they could be at least fourth in the table. And I do think Juventus, they're going to get the job done in a 2. Yeah, they're going to win 2-0. They're going to win 2-0. Pisa have only scored 1 home goal. It's crazy how this has happened. And they've only scored 1 home goal and win against Cremonese. So this is crazy. Pisa actually, they're more likely to score away from home, which is nuts. Yeah. AC Milan versus Verona. Yeah, I'm going to keep this simple. Milan just simply underperformed in the... Underperformed. And yeah, Milan, AC Milan, they're going to simply overwhelm. They're going to overwhelm. They're going to overwhelm Verona. Sorry, Verona are on a good run of form, but AC Milan, they're cold with it. They're cold with it. They're cold with it. Leo's back. Yeah, it's going to be a 3-1. Cremonese versus Napoli. Napoli take on Jamie Vardy and go. If anything should go by, Napoli, they should ride the wave of momentum that they've got from winning the Super Cup. I know how good this squad can be on their day. Got a bit of news. Lukaku's absence. I think he still might be out. Actually, to be fair, Lukaku made the bench for the Super Cup, so we may see him back. We may see him back. But all other injuries, we got Kevin De Bruyne that's out injured, Gilmore's out injured, and Oliveira's gonna be out with a calf issue, and Bakuma's gonna be carrying a slight knock. So defensively, I feel like we should be fine. I feel like we should be fine defensively. I feel like we've. I felt like the defense has been top notch on the way towards winning the Super Cup, and I do think that Well, Cesarini of Cremonese is out, and then Bayern Chetri is out with a broken nose. He's one of their better defenders, so this one. But then we should be able to, target the weak spot of Foligno. He hasn't been experienced in Serie A as the rest of the defense, and that's on David Neres' side. So I think Napoli, yeah, 3-0, 3-0. I'm going all in. Going all in on my guys. Um, but to be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if it is 2-0. I'll be real. I'll be real. Bologna versus Sassuolo. Um, the match could go either way. I'll be completely honest. Match could go either way. This game is going to be decided on the fine margins, and I think fine margin wise, I would expect Bologna to be a bit better when it comes to pressurizing moments and such. But I think, you know what, we're gonna have to go against the grain. Gonna have to. Uh, I'm going to. I'm inclined to say it's a Sassuolo win, but Bologna 2-1. Atalanta versus Inter. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it simple. Atalanta. They've improved in recent weeks, but this is Inter Milan we're talking about. Yeah. It's gonna be another Inter Milan will win 2-1. And then Roma versus Genoa to round off the predictions Monday. Roma, Rome, they don't concede much. So I think I'll be real. This game could definitely end a 1-0 Roma. 1-0 Roma win. Guys, let me know what is your Serie A predictions, and I will see you guys later for another episode next week. Peace. Hope you guys had a good Christmas, and I hope you guys have a good new year because we will be back by then.